What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you want to go ahead and support this channel, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe and or follow, depending on which platform you're looking at, for content, and you don't want to miss anything in these upcoming couple of weeks, mainly because fall term is over. I could do more. Woo! Anyways, or you can go ahead and head over to the link below. It's the TCG link. You can go ahead and find yourself a couple of cards. I'm still readjusting some of these prices, so I'll probably make them as fair as possible, or as appealing as possible in the way that you wish. If you wish to see a specific price for some card, or maybe you want to make an offer, go ahead and comment that in the comment section below, or if you're watching this on stream, go ahead and type that in the chat, and I will do my best to acknowledge. But without further ado, let us talk about Butterfly Dagger. So, the other day, I was just like, what is happening on this FNL list? Because I haven't really, looked through this list, in its entirety. I just kind of acknowledged from whenever I picked up the game, or picked the game back up to this day. And I never paid much attention to cards that were already on the list. Some cards, it was kind of like it's a given, like Pot of Greed, Change of Heart, things like that. Other cards, it makes absolutely no sense why, at least on this day, is still on the ban list. And one of those cards is Butterfly Dagger. So for those of you guys who do not know, Butterfly Dagger, the effect is as follows. The equipped monster gains 300 attack when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. While equipped, you can return this card to the hand. So now I can see the potential and why this card was banned. It's not a once per turn clause. It's for every time it's equipped and sent to the grave. I lost my train of thought, but every time it's equipped and sent to the grave, it comes straight back to your hand. Like it's no one's business. Now, the only two things that I can think of that would make this card a no-no card would either be what's the card called? It's something librarian or something like that. It's part of an Exodia build. What is it? Library. This card right here. Royal Magical Library. So what Royal Magical Library basically does is, for each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that spell card resolves, you can only have up to 3 counters, I guess. You can remove 3 spell. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card, then draw 1 card. So this, in tandem with Butterfly Dagger, I can get why it's a no-no card, right? But maybe I didn't dive enough into the history of this card, but and neither did I actually go in and dive into when I probably should have. But I would imagine that it's probably in combination with some other field spell or maybe some other monster where their effect kind of revolves around. This is the second reason why I believe this card is still banned. It's in tandem with some effect that goes, oh, if this spell card or if a butterfly spell card leaves the field, do this. And that's probably also a not once per turn. So it's things like that, things in nature that it just kind of raises a couple of questions where it's just kind of like, would that still be a problem or a thing in today's meta? This card's probably been banned a lot longer than I've been back in the game. And I've been back in the game, I want to say maybe about 2.5 to 3 years maybe. And even then, I haven't heard absolutely nothing about this card. Like I said, I only stumbled across this card because I was just like, what's going on in the ban list? I wanted to see what happened in years past. And so when I saw this card, I was just like, what the heck is this card? And I looked it up and saw what it did, and I was just like, But please do help me kind of figure out or understand as to why this card is banned. But that's the two generic, I would say, reasons. So just to recap, first reason, I already forgot the name of this card. Royal Magical Library. Basically, an endless drawing mechanic. Can you imagine that? That with maybe what's that one? Quick spell. It's like photon something. It special summons a light monster from your hand. That in tandem with this, and then dagger. You're just drawing cards practically the rest of the way through. And then the second generic reason would be if every time this specific card or like maybe a butterfly card leaves the field, do something that's magnificent. And because this card is not a once per turn, it creates a problem. So those are my thoughts. Leave questions or comments below. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. If you wish to see more content, go ahead and hit that follow or subscribe, depending on which platform you are watching this on. But without further ado, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in the next one.